Good morning, traders. It's Peter Thompson, Senior Mentor of 1 Billion Signal, sponsored by Merit Forex. Monday morning, another very interesting and potential week we're gonna have for sure. So we started with Monday industrial production 4.4% for China, according to previous year 3.9%. Uh, Definitely it's a kind of growth, but I'm not pretty convinced, as you know what's going on. You probably watched the news over the weekend. So they started talking about second wave of coronavirus, and this is gonna put a lot of pressure on Dow Jones for sure, a lot of pressure on the economies again, and nobody knows what exactly is going to happen. But for sure it's gonna bring us volatility, and this is good for us as traders in order to make money. So what do we have on the calendar? Monday industrial production in China. Tuesday we have RBA meeting minutes 1:30 GMT in the morning in Australia. Monetary policy statement in Japan 4:30 in the morning. UK average earning index climate count change 6 a.m. for GBP. You remember what happened with the gross domestic product in UK last week? Very red, and the situation there is not pretty green, definitely. Core retail sales and retail sales in US 12:30. This is only for Tuesday, and I'm telling you, and I told you, we definitely gonna have many events this week. And Federal Reserve Chairman is gonna testify. Powell 2 p.m. GMT in United States. Wednesday, CPI for UK, CPI for Eurozone, 6 a.m. for UK, 9 a.m. for Eurozone. Building permits 12:30 in US, core CPI for Canada 12:30 again. Crude oil inventories. By the way, I've read an article this morning, got the information that they're gonna cut the production more of crude oil, but with this pressure of second wave, it's pretty dangerous to buy crude oil right now. I wouldn't do so. We're gonna take a look at the chart. We got an indication of buying, but I wouldn't buy. I would just sit aside and wait for correction. Then it could be much better to buy. Again, 4 p.m. GMT time in US, Federal Reserve Chairman is going to testify. Gross domestic product, not big deal for New Zealand, 10:45. Thursday, interest rate decision in Switzerland, 7:30 a.m. GMT, 1:30 a.m. before that. Employment change in Australia. I'm telling you, the calendar is full of events. Bank of England interest rate decision, 11 GMT Thursday. Initial jobless claims. Very important event right now in terms of unemployment rate in US and the situation, the labor market in US. 12:30 initial jobless claims, 12:30 GMT. And Friday we have retail sales in Australia, 1:30 in the morning, 6 a.m. GMT in the morning for GBP, UK retail sales, and core retail sales in Canada 12:30. And again, Friday Powell is going to give a speech, 5 p.m. GMT on Friday. Oh yeah, so yeah, I feel the same. Crazy, absolutely. Every day after today, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the whole week we're gonna have very volatile, very potential trades. So Euro US dollar, we're gonna take a look at the charts because you're probably already confused. Later on, check the calendar, the economic calendar, and follow it because it's gonna bring us good opportunities. Euro US dollar, what is going on? So yesterday, oh my god, yesterday on Friday, Thursday, and Friday we saw this definitely, I wouldn't say not very small drop, correction, start of the correction. So it seems like it's pretty similar to this particular price action. A very big push to the upside as we have here, and after that very strong correction to the downside with continuation, correction, and drop. Kind of similar Dow Jones price action, because you know Dow is dictating where the US dollar is gonna go, and respectively speaking where the majors are gonna go. In this case, we do expect, due to second wave of coronavirus, I'm definitely not gonna be surprised if we see Dow Jones dropping down heavily. So this is gonna push the major currency pairs down. Euro US dollar 2 days in a row pretty big 150, 170, even 200 pips drop, and continuation to the downside. I'm not gonna trade it because I don't like your US dollar, but I think it's gonna drop. GBP US, we've been talking about it many times. I repeat it. I definitely I'm waiting for drop of the Great British Pound even further down. I've told all of my students to be careful by buying GBP USD because simply GBP can reach 1.22, 1.2013, even the lowest level since March, 1.15. Definitely, I'm not gonna be surprised to see these levels. I'm totally bearish on the GBP US, absolutely convinced, and just I'm looking for good sell short opportunities. This was a good one, 1.2788. We talked about it, and continuation to the downside was pretty simple trade. Australia and US. As we talked about it, V-shape recovery finished, and 0.7031 is pushing to the downside, and definitely we can see further loss from here. Australian US totally short, absolutely bearish, and despite the good condition of Australia right now, because in Australia and in New Zealand, as you know, the lowest cases in New Zealand, we don't have, I think, any more cases of coronavirus, and this is definitely pushing the economy going up, as of course they are working on full power, I think so right now. Australia and New Zealand the same. Okay, so but despite this good environment there, we definitely can see drop because of the strength of the US dollar. If we see Dow Jones dropping down, we definitely can see a lot of demand for US dollar, so this is actually pushing all of the majors going down, except of course USD Swiss franc, USD Japanese, and USD Canadian, but New Zealand definitely is pretty high chance. There is pretty high chance to see 0.62. Good entry here could bring you very good profit. USD Canadian, what do we have? Pretty predictable, absolutely correction after so actually with the Dow Jones drop, we saw correction of the USD Canadian dollar. Crude oil, it seems if we see crude oil going down, let's take a look quickly. Due to the second wave of coronavirus fears, we definitely can see continuation of this crude oil. It didn't close the gap, by the way, and be careful, because if you start taking short trades on the crude oil, definitely you can get caught, and we can see the price heading up to close the 41 gap. So at the same time, crude oil can continue going down to $30 to test 30, even $28, even further lower. I definitely not gonna be surprised, but $30, $28 is good, very good level to aim for. So let's see, it's very delicate moment, as they're cutting the production of crude oil, the same time fears of second wave of coronavirus, and all of this situation is pretty much mixed. So if anyways we see crude oil going down due to fears of coronavirus wave 2, we definitely can see drop of the Canadian dollar, which is gonna push USD Canadian going up significantly, and it's simply gonna test 1.3851. So we talk about 200 pips potential, definitely potential profit, which is not bad at all. And USD is pretty strong. It's getting stronger right now, actually, because of the Dow Jones drop, and exactly because of this we can see USD Swiss skyrocketing, very potential. USD Swiss, so tested 0.94 round numbers. That's what I love, round numbers. Tested 130 pips up, and then started dropping down for now, but it seems like it's not very strong drop. 40 pips. US dollar is gaining strength. At the same time, Swiss franc is considered a safe haven currency. Therefore, I think I'm gonna avoid USD Swiss franc right now, because with stronger dollar and strong Swiss franc, we have interest rate decision in Swiss on Thursday, just up this week probably. If I don't have good opportunity, I'm not gonna trade USD Swiss. And USD Japanese yen. and my lovely USD Japanese. So what happened? Went back to these boundaries, 107.88, 106.46. So these boundaries are my support and resistance levels. 107.04 round number. I'm just going to delete it right now, just to make my chart a little bit more clear, and this is how it looks like. USD Japanese, definitely I'm not gonna trade for sure. As you can see, no direction, no clear direction, going up and down, up and down. It starts going up above the resistance, reach the new resistance, the previous resistance, sorry, here and here, and suddenly dropping down. After that, it decides to go up and drop down. So just when you see such a market, avoid it, don't trade it, keep yourself safe, and just focus on something that's much more clear. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Really hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, thumbs up if you like the video below, comments below, shares, and like us on the social medias. Don't forget to share this content with your friends. If you have any questions, you always know how to reach me. Peter Thompson, Merit Forex, 1 billion signals. If you need some assistance, just get back to me. Have a very profitable week, of course. Enjoy it, have fun, don't forget about it, and expect my video on Wednesday. Bye bye.